Hello, Priscilla here, your Pampered Chef consultant, always here to help you save some time and money in the kitchen. I'm doing ribs today, which I don't have very often, so I just thought I'll show you that with baby back ribs. I'm going to do them in our pressure cooker. And with baby back ribs, you want to make sure you remove that membrane that's off the back of that, because that'll just give you, it's tough and that'll give you tougher meat. Now these will be done in the pressure cooker, a short amount of time, and they will fall off the bone tender. So you want to get a good sharp knife, and we are going to, the white portion is what I need. So you kind of get the tip of your knife underneath there. And if you get it good enough, and I always have problems to get a grip, but you can loosen that and try to pull as much off as you can where you don't have to get underneath in every single rib. So that's what we're gonna do with that. See if I can get a good piece going to show you. But if you get that split anyway too, that will help keep those ribs tender too. So it never was very good at getting that off, but my problem is getting a grip on there. So next we're going to season our ribs with some smoky, I'm doing smoky barbecue. You can do anything you want. And I'm going to cook these in the pressure cooker first. And then after the pressure cooker, you could either do, put them under a broiler or throw them on the grill, just to give you that seared grill, or a grill pan, just to give you that seared taste, as well as add some barbecue sauce and get a glaze on them as well. So these seem to be nice and meaty. And you can do whatever flavors you like. You can flavor those ribs up with whatever. Jamaican jerk would be good. We're gonna move these over to our pressure cooker. Now the recipe will say to cut these ribs apart. You don't need to. All you need to do is stand them on bone end like this. And you can actually do 2 racks of ribs at the same time. In your pressure cooker, they'll fit. The recipe calls for, you can do whatever kind of broth you want. I'm just going to add a cup of water. If I can find my measuring cup, which I can't right now. But you can add root beer, and your root beer then could be incorporated into a sauce, but I don't have any root beer in the house. So we'll just turn that on and put our top on. Make sure your ring is seated. Turn this on. Switch it to back. And we're going to turn that to beef pork. Leave it at 35 minutes. We're not going to change any time. We're just going to turn it to run. And let it do its thing while we do other things. It's time to take the ribs out. We're gonna just let the rest of the steam release. There's not much left. I left them sit a little bit too long, so. But one nice thing, this will direct your steam that way. When you've got a full force of steam, it'll go direct, it'll go at an angle, so you don't have to worry about your cabinets if you pull it out far enough. And we will take a look. So you can eat the ribs just as is. You can make a barbecue sauce. They're gonna fall apart. Look at that. If you want to glaze them with, I'm gonna put them over here on a cutting mat. I should have got my other cutting board with the grooves is in the. So one thing, you never have to worry about them being tender enough. They are going to be tender enough, but you can have ribs in a hurry. You don't have to wait hours and hours roasting in an oven. Now you can eat them as is if you don't like seasonings, or you can put them, baste a little sauce on them and put them in the grill pan or under the broiler to glaze them up a bit. And that's all there is to it. It's super hot, so I can't even try it, but I could add a little more seasoning and a little bit of barbecue sauce and we will be done. So if you want some with barbecue sauce, you can go ahead and make your favorite barbecue sauce, or you can make the barbecue sauce from your root beer and the drippings in the bottom of the pan, bottom of the pressure cooker. What I'm going to do is just going to brush a little bit of barbecue sauce on my ribs and just place them on the grill just to give them a little bit of more barbecue flavor. And I'm using a silicone brush. And honestly, these just kind of fell off the bone. Of course, you can always sprinkle a little bit more smoky barbecue rub on there too. You know, put a little bit on the bottom side. I'm using a little bit of Sweet Baby Ray's. On the lazy side today. But these are great on the grill or under the broiler too. But that's it for finishing up your ribs. And enjoy. This is now to keep the rest of these warm, I'm going to throw them in there too, just to keep them warm till our sides are ready. What sides do you serve with your ribs? We're going to do, you could do coleslaw, salads, potato wedges, asparagus, whatever floats your boat. Hey, have a great rest of your day, everybody, and I do thank you for joining me. Is this something this recipe's on my website. If it's something you think you'd like to try, let me know.